Another one for a 3.16 everything we learned so far video. So I'm gonna go over everything that's been released from the Balanced Manifesto. They did a 3-part. After that part, pretty much to the day of the trailer, of the announcement trailer. So we'll do the in between. So they pretty much put everything into one sheet, made it a little bit easier. I'm hoping everything's on here that we know. I don't know for sure though, but I'm gonna hope. So, I mean, not a whole lot in this one. It's a new divination card that's going to be an elevated influence item, which this could be pretty inexpensive and pretty fun to do in Trade League. So, this is part of the new Uber system we know. I think there's a Blight one, a Breach one, a Timeless Emblem, are the only 3 we know so far. We'll probably know more when they do the announcement. We don't know how these are going to drop. So this one's a Flawless now is the highest you can get. This is probably like the Uber one for Breach Stones. Because pretty much its area has 4 random modifiers. 84 area, 200% XP, 250 life, 60% rarity, pack size. And you can see on here, if you roll like Reflect on these, it's going to suck. No regen. But you see on here, like monsters poison on hits, monsters deal extra Physis Fire. You know, rare monsters drop divinations, maps, all monsters ignite, monsters deal more Fizz to Chaos. Stuff like that, pretty much. Like, so you have guaranteed 2 rewards each one, and 4, you know, stronger modifiers. So it's pretty much 6 modifiers per Uber. We don't know how these drop, though. We don't know if you have to use a blessing to upgrade the pures to Flawless. If these drop only in pure Breach Stones, we don't know anything yet. Probably find out today. So another card is the Delirium Orb. Divinations don't matter. So these are the new Blighted maps. These are the Uber Blights. These only drop from Blighted maps. So Blighted maps could see a lot of play this league, just so people want to get the Uber ones. So T16 Ravager. Pretty much the interesting about these, does it show on here? Yeah. So pretty much 85 area, 200% more life, 20% more speed. Map items qualify effect Blighted map chest 25% value. Now here's the interesting part. Can be anointed up to 9 times. So I believe what that means is you can have, pull up our little calculator. So right now, you can do 3 oils per anointment. So technically you're looking at about 27 oils on one of these maps, which can get pretty good if you do, you know, a bunch of reds to get a bunch, like everything on the map, lucky chests. You do chance of getting bosses up to a bunch, so you can get the all of them have additional awards. Like, you can do a lot of good stuff with these to make this really good for Blight farmer builds. So like, I definitely think you're going to see a lot of people farming Blight this league, because you can just get one of these maps, get it pretty juiced up on oils, and then just fracture it. Or split it, fracture it, however you want to do. I'm pretty sure you can do. And then just make a copy, run both of them if it works. If it doesn't work, then, you know, still running one of these should be pretty profitable. There is an item that drops in them. I don't know where it's at, though. So now you have a Shaper's Map for 4 cards. Should be an Elder one, too, hopefully. So these are the Uber Timeless Emblems, which only, it doesn't say on here, it looks like. But we do know these only drop in the actual emblem, in the only Timeless realm themselves. So it means that people who are doing the carries in Timeless realms are going to make a lot of money this league. So that's definitely a way to make money, is get one of the builds that can do carries, and you can probably farm up these, a huge amount of them. Because pretty much monsters gain 10% increase maximum life every time they come back to life. Monsters penetrate 4% of enemies' resistance, and Fizz damage reduction. But you also get 10% rewards. So it's not the best, but it's not the worst. It'd be really interesting to see people run them. Synthesize item, another divination, which we can skip. So they also are changing delve. So delving could be really good this league too. One of the changes is that it's right here in this little red box. Unique bosses drop 17 additional fossils. Unique bosses hits always crit. An area contains a unique boss automatically. The fact that it contains a boss is going to be really good, but these could be pretty difficult to do for a lot of builds. But if you like to delve, this could be really good money. Just farming delve until you find the area has like this, and 17 fossils could be a lot of money. I don't know if they drop high, mid, low. It's hard to say, but it could be a really good area to make a lot of money. We have the new these sacred orbs. These are pretty much like the blessed orbs right now, I believe. The one that changes the implicement numbers, but this one randomizes the numeric values of base defense on an armor. So I'm pretty sure these are for the new armor system they're doing, like the superior armor bases, like the Valor guys that can roll at 20% more. This probably lets you roll it so you get a better number on it. They should be pretty easy to drop, I'm hoping. Fishing rod with incubator. This is a so yeah, they don't say them on here, looks like, but this necklace can only be found in Blighted Ravager maps, which is another reason why Blighted maps might be good. But it's pretty much a amulet. Item level 90 is real interesting. So we don't know if it has to be level 90 or if it's any level. But plus 16 attributes and can have the 3 additional enchanted modifiers. I think a lot of people are looking at the enchanted modifier as having a lot of fun with it. It could be interesting to see how this works with how the enchanted modifier. It's going to be interesting. I think Ghastly talked a lot about this in his video. It'll be interesting to see. Until people get this, start people playing with it, it's hard to say, is it better than other necklaces in the game or not. Iron Will is now on the Keystone. This is one that has strength damage. Bonus applies to spell damage as well. We don't know where, but we know it's on the tree. We know Xana's map mods, which actually looks really good for this league. So the usual trash too. So this league we get Breach again at 2 Chaos. We have Essence for 3. Bloodlines, Ambush, Beyond, whatever. And then we have Legion for 6, and we have Blight for 8. So this could be a really good league for making money. You know, Breach, if they still have flash breaches on there and all that, Breach can be really good money for 2 Chaos. Essence, if it's still the same as it was with the HH area, if you still have like the chance to get like higher wars and all that, they don't crack on the first one. The always have like a rare chance. This could be big money. It just depends really on the Atlas Keystones. We don't know anything about those yet. Legion could be massive money if the if you get like the Watch Stones to give you a higher chance of getting the Templar, and you get the one of them has a chance to drop a full emblem. And if you get if the Keystones for the Atlas passes are still on here, we have another chance to gain like more rewards and all that. Legion could be very powerful. We just don't know until we see it. And Blight could be very good because of the Ravager maps. If they're expensive, and if one of those 2 areas still does a lot of good stuff with Blight, Blight can be really good to run. It's just hard to say until we see that Atlas passive, which they haven't shown yet. So this is a new inventory system. They looks like they're doing with this league. If I can blow it up a little bit. There. So it looks like they're finally letting us stack stuff that should have been stacked a long time ago. So we have Scarabs finally stack sacrificial fragments and incubators. Incubators is questionable because it says item level 75. Does that mean all of them drop now are level 75? Does that mean you don't only have to be based on the level? It's hard to say how the incubator one's going to work. But the fact that Scarabs and sacrificial fragment finally stack is huge. Because anyone knows that they sell these, it sucks selling these in singles. We have to do a whole tab of 60 sacrificial fragments for like 20 chaos. It sucks. Not that you can just do, 6 clicks, done, 60 of them, go. Trading gets a lot better. Same with Scarabs too. It make buying Scarabs a lot nicer too. We don't know if we can just throw all 10 of these into a map device and they'll stay in there, and it takes one at a time. We have to put them in the map device every time. Looks like from this picture too, we see a Scourge map on here, a Scourged chest piece, a weapon. I don't think there's Scourge on this one. It's hard to tell because of the red right here. But it looks pretty normal. But it looks like this might be like a new influence or something. The Scourge, the maps, maybe makes the maps hard but better rewards. We'll probably find out today. Is it this one? Yeah. So the Ranger's getting a new starting tree. It really looks like... I think this is the stuff they changed. Because this looks pretty most to the original. With this being here. Your life, mana. So I think this is the stuff that changes this half of a year. We don't know exactly if it's new, old. I haven't really play Ranger much, so I don't really know for sure. But it could be interesting to see once the passive building gets updated. And nothing. So it looks like it's everything we know so far. There might have been stuff missed. I'm just doing everything that's in the thread that they're putting everything together. No. Okay. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the base of it so far. Well, no. I'm going to release this today probably for the stream starts. And then we'll do a recap of that when those come out. But so far, at least looking really good. Oh yeah, there was one thing too they did announce. Why it's not in this one is interesting to see. I don't think it was manifesto. Oh yeah, they did change lab. I don't know why it's not in there, but lab is getting changed now. So you no longer need to complete for the Uber Elder, not Uber Elder, for the Uber lab, which was the last one, but the one you had to get the 6 we don't call them. The 6 trials in the maps, you no longer need to. You only need to do 1, if that. But now it's level 68 requirement instead of 60. But you can just pretty much, now there's only 100 maps while they're doing this pretty much. But if you can get to level 68, if you can buy one of these, the same thing, the trial of sentency, totem thing, what do we call them? You can actually just take, or the goddess, offer the goddess. Just get one of those, you can go in at level 68 right away. Find one, you're done. You don't need to sit there, find all 6 again, put some on the map device. Is if you see one, you can do them. They might, I think because of this change, early on in the league, offerings might be a little bit more money. But then lately, they'll go back like normal, like mid. But a lot of it too is, this is a really nice quality of life because it really does suck for SSF. And you're trying to, find all 6 in one time, get 4 of them. Take a bunch of your other ones, put them in the map device, hope you get them. It's a really nice quality of change they're doing. There it is, what I was looking for. So they are, this is about the regions. The only thing really you need to know is that this is the new regions now. So TE, we can pull up this real fast. Maybe? Never mind, apparently we have a patch. So it looks like HH and TE are going to be 1 now. LP and GC are 1. LE and VR is 1, which is interesting. And New Vestir. So this is really interesting because these are the corners. Oh, sorry, okay. We'll do it like this. Oh, wait, it's going to have maps. Never mind. We need a map character. Oh, that's new, actually. Let's go Expedition. Oh. Okay, so it looks like now... Let's pull off this. Let's put it back down to normal. Let's minimize this. So it looks like now TE and HH, which are these two, are going to be 1. So my guess is they're probably going to they might take the passes and put them together. Which is a little bit weird because they don't really go together. LP and GC now. So it's weird because if you look at it, they're across from each other. I thought originally it was going to be like those two, those two, those two, and those two, make it easy. But they're really making it really weird with taking the two that make sense. But then now, what is it? LP is going to take over GC. These are like the watchstones, but I'm pretty sure Oh no, it makes sense. Never mind. These will be one. LP's Watchstones will go to GC, which will be this region. New Vestier's Watchstones will go over to this region. And Valdo's. And this region is going this way, apparently. Which makes you wonder how it's going to look next league. If it's going to be, I think this is going to be one blob. It has to be the 4 blobs. 1, 2. But none of these lived. 3, and maybe they'll change the names around. But it's hard to say. I'm hoping with this, they at least take, like, you know, you have 2 Legion here, Legion here. You know, combine them together, make it 1. Like, you have Sulfite. And Sulfite, just get rid of, like, this one. Keep, like, those 2 and maybe, like, one of these. You know, it's hard to see how they're going to do this. Maybe we'll get more than just the usual 5 next league, but maybe they'll bump it up to 6 because there's going to be less regions farming, but it's hard to say how hard it's going to be. I'm really hoping they tease it today, but we'll have to see. So that's pretty much everything they released so far, it looks like. Because this is manifestos. That's the standard Atlas. And so this might not matter at all, but it's just what's happening to the Atlas. This is about the Sacred Orbs. Not reading all that, it's too many words. But yeah, and this is going to start soon. So I hope everyone liked the video. I'm trying to make this one very quick instead of uploading, you know, 4 or 5 videos about this, about each little piece. I thought this would be easier. Just do it all once, be done with it. So I hope everyone liked the video. If you'd like to see, subscribe down below. Come follow me on Twitch. We're almost finally ready to start playing this league next week. We can finally start going at this. So we have the reveal starting in less than an hour from the time of recording this video. I'm going to upload this video, and then we'll start watching the stuff together. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you on the next one.